Hi folks, it's Carl with the Barley Hopper. Glad you could join us again. Today we're going to do another unboxing. This is a box of beer that I bought from CraftShack. I'd been getting, I don't know where I saw CraftShack originally, but I decided to look them up and give them a try, mainly because, now here's a story time with Uncle Carl. I was supposed to be in a conference next week in San Diego, California. And because of COVID, we're not doing in-person meetings, so we're doing it all virtually. So here I am in the DC area, wishing I were in San Diego where they've got all these great breweries. And I look at Craft Shack, and they've got a deal for a box of 12 beers for $96.99 shipped. That includes the taxes, shipping, everything. So it's 12 beers. So if you do the math, that's about $8 a beer. Is that a good deal? It's not a great deal. Living in the DC area, though, $8 for a beer in many restaurants is not a lot of money. However, I still don't consider it a great deal. But these are also beers that I cannot get locally. On top of that, I'm giving for this conference next week. I'm giving a presentation about beer. So if I were doing this in person in San Diego, I'd be doing San Diego beers. So I decided, well, this confluence of events, why not just go bite the bullet? Now, am I going to submit the receipt to my boss? You bet your panties I am. Am I going to get paid for it? You can bet your panties I won't, but I'm going to give it the old college try. So what I got here, before I open it up, it says fragile. It says all sorts of things here. But you can notice there's a little bit, like the box is a little bunged up. It doesn't look very regular. Something to remember whenever you're shipping stuff and it's in a box, or even this counts for luggage too. The luggage, the box, whatever, it's designed to take some abuse. And that's so that it can absorb the energy of whatever's going on. And if there's good packaging in there, it'll absorb that energy and not transfer it to whatever's valuable or fragile inside. Sort of like a crumple zone in a car. That if you're in an accident in a car, there's part of your car called a crumple zone where it's supposed to crumple and take that energy from the impact rather than transferring it to you. So boxes are the same way. So I see this. It's a little messed up. It's certainly not perfect looking, but let's see how it did. Do you see how I just cut toward myself? Good Boy Scout here. Never learned my lessons. All right. So this is filled with popcorn. I am already a little nervous about this. So I was hoping they would have some sort of special container for sending beers. The box isn't wet. There's nothing. It doesn't smell like beer or like something liquid inside. And I think everything is a can, but I'm not sure about that. Oh, come on, you little bastard. I'm trying not to stab myself on camera. All right. First thing I take out. Now, if these are all packed like this and it's all cans, it's going to be fine. This is 2 cans, I don't know if you can tell, wrapped in bubble wrap. I'm going to put this box down so I don't screw everything up here. Another one. Another one. A 4th one. 5th. And 6th. Yeah, so there's nothing in here broken. Looks like it was packed. So these were packed in the bag with bubble wrap, and it just looks like it doesn't look unprofessional, but it also doesn't look professional at first glance. but these things are wrapped well. Let's take a look and see what I got. So this is Game Show Microphone by North Park Beer Company. It's a hazy IPA. It's a double dry hopped IPA. Viva la Beaver Mexican Chocolate Peanut Butter Stout from Belching Beaver Brewery. I sort of like that. I got a Haley's Comet IPA it's made with Comet hops. That's where they get the name. And what brewery is this? MikeHessBrewing.com. I got Ball Don't Lie West Coast IPA from Mason Ale Works. I've heard of Mason Ale Works, and I've been curious to try their stuff, so I'm looking forward to this. We got the Galaxy Revenge. It's a Beer Zombies Brewing Company, and it's a collaboration. So I'll have to look at that a little more. Again, Mason Ale Works. This one is one that excited me when I saw it. This is by McKellar. You know, I've heard people call this Mike Keller, but I think it's McKellar. I should give him a call and just ask. But this is the Catalina Bind Mixer. Limited series. So if you're not familiar with this brand, go find them out. My local beer store, even the gourmet beer store, does not have them. But I got a few of their beers recently down in North Carolina. Who knew that in sort of redneck area of North Carolina, I would find a gourmet beer shop that had their stuff from San Diego. And I don't mean redneck in a disparaging way. That's where I'm from, is North Carolina. I have a Simply Different Tiki Island Imperial Berliner Weiss. Huh. So the sours, if you don't know Berliner Weiss, it's sort of like a mild sour. It's very lightly soured usually. Not usually my thing. It's a good summertime beer is how I think about it. But usually it's pretty good. You know, I can handle Berliner Weiss. Some of these ultra sour things I just don't go for, but I'm looking forward to that. This is a Tikicito Tiki Sour Ale, and it's by North Park Beer Company. And again, sour. Am I going to drink it? Absolutely. I'm going to drink every last drop for that $8 a beer. But, you know, the sour beers, they just mostly taste like vomit to me. So, not my thing. There's some people like that vomity taste. I'm looking forward to, you know, I like to try everything though. Because some things really surprise you. This is another one from Mason Ale Works. Cash Stout. So this is an Imperial Stout with coffee. Mason Ale Works. This is by Wild Barrel Brewing Company. Next Level Juicy, Hazy Juicy IPA, dry hopped with Galaxy, Simcoe, and Laurel. I think it's sort of interesting that there's some education of the beer community going on, but I really don't like that breweries advertise what hops they're using, because depending on how you cook the hops, how you use the hops when you're making the beer, Simcoe or Galaxy or any of these that you think of a certain way can taste vastly different. So the hop itself is not the critical factor as much as how you use a particular hop. Oh, this looks wild. Give me some Mo. That's what it says. This is from Pariah, and it's a hazy pale ale. Interesting artwork there. And this is by Epping Brewing, Nightlife India Pale Ale. So that's what I got. So again, you know, I figured it was worth trying it. You know, I also wanted to try the service. I've been using Beer Drop, as y'all know, and I like Beer Drop. It's fine, but I wanted to try something new. So, I think for the $96.99, again, that was including shipping and including taxes. Um, I got not a bad deal, a little over $8 a bottle, or a can rather. Um, we'll see how these do. I didn't want to order this over the summer because of the heat that can come from being traveling in a truck, and that could ruin all the hops and make it all skunked and everything. You don't want that. But now it's a little cooler, and this got to me. I think it was like 4 days, so it's not like it was in transit long. So I'm gonna have to bring a couple of these maybe tomorrow or Monday over to my office and put them in the refrigerator. And that's that. Again, CraftShack, go check it out. They have some great deals there. They have some not so great deals. I think this is going to be a great deal, again, just to try these things I've never had before. And I'll follow up and tell you whether or not I get reimbursed for it. Probably won't happen. Thanks again for joining us. Follow us on Untappd. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And we will talk to you guys later.